Hey everyone, it's Erica with Superior Budgets. I'm here to do my first budget with me since coming back to YouTube for my first paycheck of October. If you're interested in watching, then stay tuned. Alright, so don't mind me. I just woke up. I had a pretty long night. I was up until after midnight. I was on call last night and I had some other work things to do at home. I'm actually in my scrubs ready to go to work. This morning I work at 9, so that's in an hour from now, so I'm trying to get this filmed quick before I head out, and then maybe if I have time at the end of my workday I can edit it. I want to get this done for you guys before I go away because I'm heading down south to Toronto area after work and tomorrow because me and my partner are going to a concert. So grab your coffee because I know I need mine, and let's get to it. Okay, so let's get into this. So this is my budget spreadsheet that I use. It's from Hayes Creatives. I found it on Etsy, and I'll link it down below so that you guys can check it out if you would like. Right now, the things that I have entered in here are my recurring bills that I know I'm gonna have, minus the propane. I forgot to take that out. I'll take it out right now. So these are the recurring bills that I know I have. Some of them are highlighted different colors, so I know where they're automatically withdrawn from, because those are automatic withdrawals, such as this one. So these ones come from my RBC credit card. This comes from my regular checkings account as for these ones. And all of these ones highlighted in dark green come from my high interest savings account. So this budget spreadsheet allows me to pay budget by paycheck, which I really appreciate because that's how I budget. My rollover I haven't been using because I've been trying to fix my spreadsheet and my rollover is just an absolute mess, so it's not accurate. So I always put in my plan $3,500. I know what I'm getting paid this month, and I haven't really figured out how to figure out how to get this to work so I can actually budget my entire paycheck since I'm a zero-based budgeter. So what I'm gonna do is I always take out the $3,500 and put in what I'm actually getting paid. So this was a pretty big paycheck for me. I had 13 paid callbacks on it from work, and I worked full-time hours, so I actually grossed over 9,000, and the wonderful government took about 3,600 from me, so that is fun. Alrighty. I don't plan on having any other kind of income, but if I do, it's just bonus, and I'll probably put it into my savings. So let's get into my savings. We'll start off with those. So 1 month ahead, I budget $200 because I put in $100 every Monday, which is going to be in my mini Mondays videos. Fur babies, last month I had to pay for my dog's medication and her urine test, so kind of depleted that fund, and I have another urine test coming up pretty soon, so I'm going to put $100 into there. I have $20 that comes out of my account automatically and goes into a savings account that I can't see. It's with Neo Financial for vacation. Concerts, I'm going to budget $100. We are going to a concert, as I said at the beginning of the video, on Monday. Today is Thursday, so I'm going to budget a little bit of money there so I have some. Then we have propane fill. I do need to get my propane tank filled up here soon, so I'm going to put $200 into here. I think I already have about $200, so we'll see how that goes. Monday minis, I'm going to budget $80 because I do $40 every Monday. And savings challenges, I'm going to budget $300 because I do $150 every time I do that. So all of my bills are here: cell phone, internet, my insurances, property taxes, so on and so forth, all my subscriptions. I'm gonna budget $500 for my propane fill, so that's $900 total. I don't know if it'll actually cost me that much, but I guess we will find out when I get there. So now with my savings and my bills, I have $2,691 left to budget. So let's get into my expenses here. So my expenses are going to look a little bit different than what they usually do, but we will see. So $200 for groceries. I'm not really going to be home very much, and $200 usually gets me through 2 weeks anyways. So with not being home, that should be a substantial amount. I'm going to budget $200 for gas. I have to drive to my partner's house tonight, so I'm gonna have an increased gas cost there, and then he's probably gonna be paying for the gas all the way down south. Pets, I'm gonna budget $50 just in case I do need anything. Household, I'll budget 50 as well, just in case. Just give me that buffer. Self-care expenses, I'm gonna budget 80. I kind of, when we're down south, want to get a pedicure, so we'll see about that. Eating out, I'm going to budget $200 since we are going to be going down south. Miscellaneous, I'm going to budget 40. I don't need to get any prescriptions for my dog or myself. I just bought coffee last pay, so I don't need any of that. Alcohol, I'm budgeting $150. Since we are going down south, we do like to go and check out different craft breweries. We're going to be at the concert, so we're also going to be spending money on alcohol there, and we are going out to like a sports bar to watch the Blue Jays game, so we also need a little bit of money for that. Concert expenses, I'm going to say 300. I might be over budgeting here, but this is for like merch, drinks, things like that at the concert. And business expenses, I'm going to budget $100 just because I have been buying some more things for my Etsy and just for budgeting and stuff like that. Okay, so now I have $1,300 left to budget for my debt, which is really good. So, my line of credit interest payment has already come out, well, for September. And we're going into, or for October, for the beginning of October. This is my second paycheck in October. Oh my gosh, where did the time go? Okay, I thought it was my first paycheck of October. I am losing track of my days here. I've been working for the last like 3 weeks straight, so my interest payment already came out on my line of credit, but because I have so much money left over, I'm gonna throw another $100 on there. I'm gonna throw another $100 on my CIBC credit card. I've been making very good progress on this. So we'll see how that goes. And my Affirm payment is going to be coming out as well. So I'm going to budget that also. So we have $998.99 left. So I am going to put onto my RBC credit card. So I'm like very, very close to getting that completely paid off from my dog. So something that I'm gonna do, and something that I have been doing, is I put all of my expenses on my credit card. And the reason why I do this is because I get travel points for that, and I go on a trip every year with my friends. So I put all of my expenses on my credit card all the time. So what I usually do is I put this $1,370 on my credit card. And then if I don't spend it all, then that's completely fine. Then that extra money is going towards paying off the balance on the card. And then it also pays my expenses as I go. So I'm getting to a point where that's going to be completely paid off. And then when I do my budget with me, my RBC credit card payment is going to be me paying everything off for the previous month. So that's how that's gonna work. So my RBC credit card, I'm gonna put 980 on there. That'll leave, so it'll be 980 plus this 1370, which I think will go over how much I actually owe on my credit card. So we'll see. I'll figure that out. And then I'll have 18.99 left in my account, which is not that bad. So, it's always nice to have a little bit of a buffer. Um, so yeah, that is my budget with me. That's my budget spreadsheet. Um, it's really nice. If mine wasn't such a mess, I would go through it and show you guys, but mine is a disaster. I have like my log tab where you log all of your expenses. Your accounts tab, that is what has made mine a disaster. I'm trying to figure out how to use this accounts tab with like spending money on my credit card and using that as my primary like account per se. And trying to figure out, my sinking funds and that account, my high yield, and all this stuff. So it's been a little bit difficult. It has a monthly tab actually, which shows you all of your bills when they're due. You check them off, which I haven't done actually. Like all of these are paid. So we'll go through and we'll check all those off, and then you can see like what you have coming up. So that's super nice. I know that I don't have any bills between, the end of October and the beginning of November. And then you have each of your paychecks. So they have like a template, and then you can just duplicate the template, which is what I've done. And then you have your savings thing, this is not accurate at all. So don't even think that it is. But your savings tab has all of your savings categories and your goals and how close you are to your goal, etc. And then your debt tab, and that's also not accurate, so don't even look at that either. So that's my budget spreadsheet. Hopefully next year when I start fresh, I can figure it out a lot better, and it'll be easier to like actually show you guys what's going on with it, and how it works. If any of you guys use this budget spreadsheet and you have any tips and tricks in the comments, and please let me know. I'd be thrilled to hear them and take your advice. But yeah, for now, that is my budget with me, and I will see you guys on Monday when I post a Monday minis video. I did pre-film it just because I am going to be away, but I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.